Aloha and welcome back to Hainao Daily. I'm here, Kahulaleʻa's second location in Waikiki. I'm back with Kehao, and we are talking all about what's new here, what's been going on this last month since you've opened, and now we're gonna go a little deeper into the story of each one of these prints. So tell us a little bit about these new QR codes.
Yeah, this is an amazing thing that we developed, our team developed. We have a totally different clientele here, and like at Moana, we're a little spoiled because it's a lot of our local customers. So they come in, they know, they've seen the Instagram post, they know the story behind it, they come in, they know what they already want. But the clientele here is a little different. They come in and they love our prints, but they don't realize that there's actually storytelling behind it. And like I had said earlier, I've lived my prints and it's very intentional. So we wanted to be able to share that with them. So we developed these little placards here with the print, and we did a little QR code that they can scan, and it'll take it straight to the print inspiration. And so we thought it ended up being such a great thing that we also brought that over to Ala Moana store as well, because maybe some of our customers don't know that there is a story behind it over there, but now that way they can know what the intention was, what the print inspiration is, and I think it's just one more way of sharing stories.
Absolutely, and I love storytelling. I love when people tell me stories. I love listening to, especially stories of Hawaii and Native Hawaiian plants and all kinds of good stuff like that. This one says Dad's Hono Hono Orchids, and that's a print I'm wearing, correct?
That's the print you're wearing, yeah. So that story is a little bit more personal. That one is about, when I came up with this print during Father's Day weekend, and I was talking about how I made this print for my dad actually a long time ago. It lived in my Dropbox for a really long time, but it talks about how my dad in his later years, he grew, these Hono Hono orchids, and I was just so amazed that he could create something of such beauty, because, growing up, it was like with him, he's like Mr. Outdoorsman, fisherman, all of that kind of stuff. But later in life, he would do these kinds of things, and when you share that personal stories with guests, I feel like it connects them with you, and then they start telling us their stories or why this print resonates with them, and I think it's really special that we can share that. And so that's just one new techie way that we could reach out and share those inspirations with us. So over here, they're all around our store. You just have to look for them. This one is Ka'ua Moaniani Lehua Puna. This print is one of our standards. Like, we'll always keep this in store. This one talks about the rain of Puna, which is where I'm from. And I wrote this. So you can go and scan that QR code and then read about the print inspiration. But yes, this one is about the rain of Puna.
I was so inspired that I went and grabbed my phone, so I wanted to kind of do it here. Now my screen is all a little bit bust up a little bit because dropped it too many times. But yes, it takes you right there. Got the story. It says, in a time when water is at the forefront of our thoughts, I wanted to celebrate it through this print. So yes, it's a whole detailed description of this print, and I find that fascinating. And I think that's such a great opportunity for us to share with the visitors who come to Hawaii a little bit more about our stories here, how special it is, and the connections we have to our Aina. So I feel like with Kahulaleʻa and your brand and this creation that you've, brought to life, it is a way to educate our visitors. More than, of course, just coming to beautiful Waikiki and Hawaii in general, but also educating them about why it's so special to each of us. And maybe, they will take back a print, they'll take back, a dress or a towel or a bag, whatever, but they'll also remember the memories that they've had here.
And they can share with their family when they go back. I think that's so what is at the core of our culture. We're storytellers. We come from storytellers, right? In our hula, like I'm a long time hula dancer, so my whole life I've been a storyteller, right? So fashion is simply just one more way that I am allowed to share these stories. And I love what you say. It's about sharing. It's not so much about educating. We don't want to come from a place like, oh, we're teaching you. We want to share, like we want you to realize that these things have intentions and beautiful meanings behind it. And we hope that resonates with them wherever they're from.
Absolutely, and I'm sure it will. I mean, from the prints to the colors to the designs, everything is just so stunning in here.
Thank you.
Please come shop with Kahulaleʻa if you haven't checked out their newest location here in Waikiki. You really ought to. So, Keha, thank you so much and congratulations again on this.
So happy to have friends like you in here.
Thank you. Honored to be here, and I will be back. We're going to break, but we'll be back with more of High Now Daily. Aloha.